There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
ランランルー。ドナルドは嬉しくなるとついやっちゃうんだ。みんなも一緒にやってみようよ。いくよ。ランランルー。
Hey, this is RobotnikIsSexy. If you just saw that disgusting display of a Japanese McDonald's commercial, maybe you'll get the joke title of this upload, which I know I've used this title before in other previous RU uploads because I just think it's funny. But you know, in case you don't get it, I'm just gonna push it, shove it in your face. That's what the reference is. But anyway, this is going to be an RU themed match, if you haven't figured that out already. Mostly because I've been struggling a lot in RU, and I recently got together with Gino to brainstorm some new team ideas. And the results have been pretty good. But anyway, this is a match I had a while ago with thousands of bees. And it's a really tough match. He's going to get the spikes up. Rotom normal form isn't really bothered by the spikes, and that's going to be a thing. I'm going to trick him the specs because Buffalon in general threatens my team really harshly, so I'm just going to Volt Switch out, go into my boy, and probably Trick Room, because that's what I do all the time. No, I'm going to double switch. Oh, that's right. I make a really smart play. Double switch into Neckbeard, suspecting that he will want to switch out straight away, so that's very smart of me. And I'm able to take out his Lantern right away. Now, I'm going to underestimate the speed of Emboar and not do anything. I don't know. I'm thinking of a different match, I guess. Maybe right now. I don't know. I think I'm going to underestimate the speed of Emboar here. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why. If I wanted to Death Fodder Roselia, why didn't I just do it sooner? I don't know. There are some dumb moves I make. So apparently, Jolly Max Speed Emboar is still slower than Gallade, which is a thing. But as Slowking puts up Trick Room in his or her dying breaths, I am going to be able to use Trick Room to take stuff out with Buffalon, but unfortunately, Mike Bison, it's funny because we both have Buffalons nicknamed after real people. He's going to outspeed me in the Trick Room. Perhaps it was a speed type, perhaps he was slower than me. It's quite possible. I do have some speed investment in Buffalon, but even then, he's still very slow. So now it's down to Elebit. I pretty much admitted defeat at this point, and he's going to send out this guy, but he's going to go for Sleep Powder and miss. Now, I was expecting him to just take me out with Power Whip or Leaf Storm or whatever attack he had, but because he went for the gamble and tried for the Sleep Powder, I'm going to pull a win out of my asshole that I definitely did not deserve to win, and that's going to kind of be a theme of this match, besides the theme of run, woo! But this is going to be a match I had with a Lucky Loss a couple hours ago, really. This is a prototype of a new RU team Gino and I thought together after we had a conversation about how my RU teams just are losing constantly, because I had a very close, it wasn't that bad, I had a RU match for our team tournament thing, and I lost, and I even hacked the guy to hell and back, and it was still a close 2-0 in the end. So that leaves kind of a nasty taste in your mouth, because it's like I got lucky and I still lost. So this is a prototype team. We're just trying things out, and as you saw there, that is the only time I've gotten Spec Slowking to actually work, because I thought the Ferroseed switch-in was pretty likely, so I went for the Fire Blast, hit it, and Ferroseed is gone, and that's going to be a really big big thing for this match, because since Ferroseed is out of the way, Galvantula can be walled by Lantern instead. As I said, this is a prototype. I don't really like using Galvantula because it isn't very powerful. I mean, its speed stat is magnificently high, but even with Life Orb, the likes of Lantern and Ferroseed will wall you for generations. Spiritomb as well. And the Life Orb just wears you down, and Galvantula can't live hits anyway. I mean, if you take Life Orb damage, it's definitely not going to live any hit. So the awkward truth of this match is Gino designed this team. He pretty much designed it himself and then threw it at me, and then we team tested it. The ugly truth is we have 3 things weak to Stealth Rock, and we have Kriagonal as a spinner, and Kriagonal is very easy to take advantage of because all it does, the only attack it knows is Ice Beam, and its base defense is like 30 or something. It's really pathetic. So I'm actually going to have to use some mind games to pull this out of my ass here. I am going to get a crit on Hitmonchan, and that is a mind games thing, because he had Lantern in the wings. He was definitely expecting me to Bug Buzz or Giga Drain, and that's why he stayed in with Hitmonchan. I'm not sure if he would have lived the Thunder or not. I do have Life Orb and Max Special Attack Investment. I think I am timid. It might have lived though, but not having any entry hazards up is going to hurt me a lot, as a lot of stuff is going to live Durant. It's really weird, because Durant it was once banned from RUU, and all this stuff is living on 1%. I don't know if that's min-max damage, messing with me, or just the very fact that when you don't get Stealth Rocks up, this happens. But it happens. And he is going to miss 2 chances to burn Durant with Scald and Will-O-Wisp, which, again, this is a match that I did not deserve to win in the slightest. You could even count it as a loss, I wouldn't mind. But after some play testing, after some talking, and my own input, we are going to come up with an RU match that seems to do well. I'm just going to lead with Amoonguss here. He seems to have kind of a pseudo-Sun team, and I don't want Yuxi to set up Sun for free. If it sets up Sun, I'm going to put it to sleep with Spore. But the grass move is obvious, and he's going to go into his Deer Pokemon. But with max defense, 252, bold nature, whatnot, I can take that double edge, and that is just that Sawsbuck out of the way for free. So Amoonguss is kind of a word that rhymes with blunt. It is that. Slowking plus Amoonguss is a pretty hoary core. But at this point, I had been losing a lot, so I really didn't care. But here, Drotagon's going to come in. I'm going to go down to a Pursuit, I think. But it's okay, because I get a free switch into Drotagon, and because that Nidoqueen is paralyzed, I'm going to be able to take it out with a couple Dragon Claws, because it is going to get fully paralyzed, and then he's going to miss the Focus Blast on top of that. But even then, Drotagon is bulky. I could have definitely taken that Focus Blast and then, Dragon Claw Sucker Punched as I did. So I'm just going to send out Entei. I was hoping he would set up a layer of Toxic Spikes straight away, but he went for Whirlwind, which is fine. Now I'm going to have to hard switch into somebody to take the poison, and then Volt Switch out into Amoonguss to clear the Toxic Spikes. I was really hoping he would just set up the layers immediately so I could go Choice Band, Flare Blitz with Entei and just take that Drapion clean out, but that's not going to happen. But Sandslash is a very, very welcome and useful addition to this team. Every time I've tried to use Sandslash, I've failed, and I think it's because I try Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin on the same set. Now this guy's 3 attacks, Rapid Spin, with like Adamant Max Attack 252, whatnot. And he works out nicely. I think Pokemon that do have Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin on the same set kind of hinder themselves, because once they're gone, then you're missing both Rapid Spin and Stealth Rock. So it's kind of to a team advantage if the utility moves are kind of spread out. But anyway, I'm going to kind of screw over this Yuxi, take away its leftovers, give it a Scarf, which does strangely allow it to take out Manectric, but that's okay. So that's going to be a really good game. I completely crushed that guy, and that was a pretty sweet 5-0, and I'm going to try using this RU team more, which is funny, because now that I've made a video about it, anybody who watches this channel or knows who I am on Pokemon Showdown will know how to counter this team. So yeah, it's just a thing. I don't know. Part of me doesn't really care. Part of me kind of does care, but whatever. I felt like making this video, so I did. And if you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed narrating it and putting it together, please leave a like and a comment and whatnot. And yeah, I will see you later, YouTube.